very much. Our senior comrade, Deputy Chairman of the SPLM, Comrade Paul Munyangu, Senior Advisor to the President, Comrade Mera Ayanmujo, Member of the SPLM Political Bureau, and Deputy Speaker, the Council of States, my colleagues and secretaries and deputy secretaries, our elder Professor colleagues, and Comrade Andrew White, our stars at Kabir, Pandit, Victoria Gog, all the senior members of the community of church, as we are members. Assalamu alaikum. I want to congratulate the two comrades, Pastor Marwal and Honorable Andrew Point, for making the bold decision to rejoin the SPLM. And congratulate also our chairman, Comrade Salva Kiir, because this is not a small catch. This is a big win for him. These two senior comrades have their followers. They have their followers. And those followers, plus themselves, will add value to what we are doing as SPLM. So I want to say congratulations. There is nothing both of you have done that would make the SPLM to think that you cannot be readmitted to the party. There are people who have returned to SPLM before you, who did things which were outrageous. But any organization or any people, any community that puts reconciliation first cannot be defeated by anything. So we have adopted the principle of reconciliation in our party so that we all come back together to our mother party and move forward with the agenda of serving the people of South Sudan. So you are most welcome. When you talk about soul searching, it touches all of us, because it is in the soul searching that you begin to see where exactly are you vis-a-vis the other locations. I didn't know Professor before, but I've heard about him, about his activities. But I know Honorable Andrew Open, and anybody who comes from Upper Nile State must know him. He is one of our senior leaders in the state, and one of the prominent members of the former SPLM DC. And for that reason, he was the chief whip of the opposition in the assembly. In those days, during the interim period prior to the independence of South Sudan, I was the Minister of Information in Upper Nile. The SPLM assigned me there from 2010. And our work in the state was to make sure that we sensitize and mobilize South Sudanese to vote for independence. That was the SPLM mission for us there. But the National Congress Party, at that time, that was given the state, their design was that Upper Nile would not be allowed to vote in the referendum, thereby failing the whole South for independence. Because if only 9 states voted and Upper Nile didn't vote, they will have a reason to say that 9 states cannot decide the fate of South Sudan if Upper Nile didn't. So we went through a lot of crises, and the NCP made alliances with Southern Sudanese in those days. But Uncle Andrew Okoy, although he was in the DC, was for independence of South Sudan. That alone tells you that soul searching is important. He made his own soul search and said, if my party is for unity, I myself am not, because he knows the history of our people. And so I want to appreciate him for that. And today, you have made the same bold decision. You know, some people naturally are born to be inventors. They invent this water bottle. They give you the idea. It is no longer their job now to develop it through, because they have invented the idea, so they go and invent another one. So some of our leaders in South Sudan, we need to classify them by how many parties they have established and themselves left. Because they have given you the idea, so why would they be there? They go and invent another one. And so, SPLM, whenever we look at it from outside, you see SPLM as though it is very weak. But when you leave it, and you join others and you look at the other parties, you will find that this SPLM is better than them. Because all the reasons I'm hearing from comrades and Rufai, you will find yourself asking the same question. Is this an SPLM? Who is better? Which party is better between these two? You'll find that SPLM has the objective, the principles, and the vision that we are following. And we are South Sudan based. We are not based on ethnic or one ethnic group or two, because we want to bring all South Sudanese together. So SPLM cannot exclude any son or daughter of South Sudan if they want to come back. This is where our martyrs have died. They spilled their blood. Nobody's relative has not died during the struggle. So who am I or who are we to say you cannot come back? This is your place. But all political parties are run by individuals. There will be mistakes here and there. But what is important is that we correct them together and move forward. Patience is the mother of all things. When you are patient, your time will come. Uncle Luis came back to SPLM some years ago. We didn't give him anything. He is being criticized by some of his people. Then why did you join SPLM? And they didn't give you anything. He didn't join SPLM for the condition. Even this morning I was reading something about that. Some young people who were saying, if Uncle Luis formed his own party, I would have joined him, but why did he take us back to SPLM? There's nothing there for him. But we have reached a level where personal interest is no longer important. But what is the interest of the people of South Sudan? So patience and commitment, patriotism are important. So there are people who criticize SPLM, especially these young people. Some of them don't know the history of the struggle. And that is why it is important for our young cadres from SPLM to engage them on social media. Because they don't know. Even some of them were asking the question, why do we say SPLA Day? Where is SPLA? Because we changed the thing to SSPDF. And the question is right, so how did we change from SPLA to SSPDF? Somebody has to tell them. They don't know. And I don't know who from my senior comrades told me that, is it already 41 years anniversary? Delay? Yes. So that means the younger generation will forget more and more about the historical significance of SPLM. It is us to teach them about it. person came here from Ethiopia, and Yarol Koli knows him. He is one of the founders of the SPLM in 1983. He is the only person alive in Ethiopia. And Salva Kiir Bejai. The only two of them are still there. So one time they met, and Congress Salva left the chair for him to sit on. And the reason was simple. He was the governor of Gambela State that time when the SPLM went, and he was the one assigned by the government of Ethiopia to address all issues concerned with the SPLM in South Sudan. And he said, my brother, I cannot sit on your seat. My job was to help my people. And the fact that you are here, all of us are on this seat. You made us proud and you symbolize that the South Sudanese black people can win against big force like South Sudan and the whole of Africa. That is a pride they have, but nobody knows him. When he walks here, one people are that. So these are the issues. So I really want to say welcome to our party. We are here to support the party. Let us know what we can do. So with these few words, I want to say once again, thank you very much for